y'all doing? Happy September. My dear water signs, thank y'all for being with me and joining me here. So as always, I do recommend that you watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. So if your sun sign is not water sign, that's totally okay. Your Venus might be, or your rising, or your moon. So you know, I recommend that you watch that. So I mentioned this a lot, and I will continue to mention it because I really enjoy this. I really like having the whole thing of the three signs being laid out and then just layering that there. I do appreciate that. I like that. It's so much easier. And it helps you stay a little focused and on track because you know your girl is long winded. So, yeah. So I am shuffling and pulling out or laying out what there is. Um, whew. We are going to start with our good cancers, and then yeah, we go Cancer, Scorpio, and then Pisces. And looking at what's been laid out already, y'all, we got some stuff. um, there, it is Virgo season. Happy birthday to my Virgo sons. Um, so, you know, now Spirit is like, all right, we got to get some things in line and get it together. So, looking at this so far, it's kind of like, yeah, we getting things together. So, this is interesting. And y'all, I got a new webcam. Okay, so we're trying that out. We are um, trying that out. All right. So I can actually show y'all the cards now. At least I can. So rock with me when I take it out and you see stuff moving around. But yeah. So and I do have my letters. I just gotta see where the heck I did it to. Yeah, I'm in the park. I decided to go be in nature today. Um, decided to go be a part of nature. So here we are. All right. Yes. Let's see. That's me at the big. Okay. So, my dear Cancers, this is yours. We got the first one coming out. All right. So, you do have Oshun, the Creatrix, and of Deception. All right. So, these are your Oracle cards. And then you have the Five of Clubs and Railroad Bill, which is basically like the chariot. All right, I'm gonna go put this up now. Put this back where I had it. Hello again, beautiful ones. All right, so now that you know what we're working with, we can dive into there. So it's kind of interesting. It is interesting actually to see the creatrix next to the deception for them to have come out together, because artists and creatives, and people who work with like people who are in professions that require you to be creative or expensive, or come up with these ideas and use personal ideas, they tend to have imposter syndrome, which is like, yes, I'm great, I can do these things, but it feels like I'm not really who I say I am, or I'm not really who I think I am. Like, do the world really see me as this, or they see me as this, but I don't feel like I'm there yet. I don't feel like I'm actually there, and it's like, whoa, pump your brakes because you actually are who you feel like you are. right? People would not be giving you this notoriety. They would not be leaning to you, on you, or looking to you for certain things if you were not worth it, right? If you did not show that you're worthy of these things, they come to you because you're good at what you're doing. So, yeah, this is a reminder that you're gonna have to get out of your head and don't fall into the trap that anxiety or depression is trying to set up for you, right? This is not saying that depression and anxiety can be prayed away. It's not saying that sometimes these things need to have some medical help. If it's severe that you need some medical intervention, go get some medical intervention, okay? But this is a reminder that you are who you say you are. You have what you have because you worked for it, right? This is your lane. So if you start to feel like, oh, I don't really know if I'm doing the right thing, I don't really know if I'm here, I feel like I should be doing something more. No, you are where you need to be, right? You may not know everything, but that's okay, right? It's okay not to know everything. You're learning, you're on a continual journey. If you stop learning things and you either just dumb and a fool because you refuse to learn things and grow and have a new mindset, or you're dead. So you should be learning things. All right. So it's totally okay to have that. It's totally okay to continuously learn and improve and do better. Right. And remember that even in your rawest moments, and actually it's in your rawest moments that you make your best work. Okay. I'm not saying go be angry all the time, but if this is your best work right now, then you may not like it, or you may think, well, it could be so much improved, it can do more. And you show people they're like, oh my God, this is genius. All right. All right. So remembering that is going to take you forward. Okay. So in September, remember you are creating. You are the creatrix. You are the creator. Um, you when you're deluding yourself into thinking that you're not good enough, like, yo, that is in fact a delusion. So remember who you are and be confident in it. And another thing that goes with that, don't undervalue yourself. All right. You sat there and made the waist beads, right? You made the candles. You made that food. You made whatever it is. You're doing whatever it is. Your time, your information, and your energy are all worth your money. You need to be actually pricing yourself and your information at a decent one. You need to have it. So if market average is $50 an hour for what you do, you need to be charging $50 an hour. Shoot, you need to be charging 55, right? If everybody around you is charging a certain price, you need to get in line because you're worth more than what you're putting yourself out there to be. Okay. All right. I'm stop fussing at y'all. Um, so that being said, we got Railroad Bill, all right, or the Chariot. So there's a lot of forward movement. So when you have to keep in mind that you need to charge your worth because you're going to be moving into some spaces this month where that's going to be important, right? They're going to be asking you, what are your prices? What do you do? What are you willing to do? Can you come speak? How much is it for you to come speak to us? Um, can you do this here? How much would it be to come have your services here? I have an event. I want to have you there. How much does it cost? Don't be over here trying to cut a deal and underpricing you, no, because your time is worth and value. They didn't tell you what they're willing to give you. They asked you, what is your price? Your price is your price. All right. All right. We'll get some water on that one because I'm going. So yeah, your price is your price, baby. Don't undercut yourself. Don't cheat yourself. All right. Just like you sit up here and you pay money for them people, you pay Disney the thousands of dollars to go visit them people's park. Okay, Disney don't undercut themselves. Netflix and charging you $14, $15 for basic packages. They not undercutting themselves. They not saying, all right, let me cut you a deal. I'll make you pay $6 just because. No. So don't underprice you. All right. And then we got five of clubs. So what I enjoy about this one, what I like about this one is that it is an emphasis on the mystical and of change. We know that five is the number of change. We know that it's freedom, self expression, and all of these things. So you have to remember you are doing something for you. You do have a lot of changes in September. Do not surprise if, do not surprise. Do not be surprised if you look up on September 28th, September 30th, and you're like, oh my God, I'm in a totally different space than I was on September 1st, right? And that's because yeah, things are being put into movement, things are being put into place. You set it up there, and you're streamlining things. So when you can streamline your business, streamline your processes, when you get into a routine, then things start locking into place, and that improves your transition. That speeds up the transition. All right, so you're going to end up in a totally different place than when you started there once. All right, my Kansas. I hope that helps. I do. And we're going to go to our Scorpios. All right. So we have